Okay, well, hi America. So, so my VKB joystick finally did arrive. I just got the basic version, the VKB Gladiator one. It's the cheapest one they had, the right-hand version with the basic stick on it, not the extra stick, because um, what with this thing having like three, three 8-position hats on it already, I didn't really feel like I needed another one. I would have been happier to have a couple more buttons and a couple less hats, but you don't get to pick this stuff. You buy these things, and you get these big penile looking things with buttons stuck at random positions all over them, and you don't really get to pick where they are or what they are. You just get used to whatever's on there. Which is what happened here. I mean, it does seem like I'm not going to show you a picture of it because it looks just like the one on the internet. Um, it does seem to be better built than the Thrustmaster. Um, I didn't have to change the springs on it or anything like that. The Z-axis is kind of stiff, and there's no adjustment on that other than apparently to like inject grease into the stick, which I don't think I'm desperate enough to try that. I'm just gonna get used to it. So I threw it on here and immediately remembered that Elite Dangerous, when you do something stupid like unplug your joystick and plug in another one and fire up Elite Dangerous doesn't say, oh, this is a new, oh, I should probably just load up and get along as best I can with whatever this thing is. No, Elite Dangerous says, oh, okay, he's plugged in a new joystick, so what I should do immediately is delete all of his key bindings. I mean, I have backups of this, but I'm not going to mess around with trying to edit all that back in. I just went in back and set back. I spent about an hour or two setting back all the bindings to where I could and changing things over to associate with the new stick as best I could. This game has way more settings than you might think. From having, after you play it for a while, you get used to what the buttons are, and then you have to go back and set them all. And my God, this thing has a lot of settings. Maybe not as many as some games, but there's far too many settings anyway. Well, other than that, it did come with an alternate. I guess that's a hand rest on the side. I had to put the bigger hand rest up there. That sits up a little higher because apparently I have little baby Trump hands and I can barely get my tiny fingers around this massive shaft. You know how that is. Other than that, it's okay. It works really well. I mean, it does seem to be better build quality than the other one. I'm hoping I never have to take it apart. We'll see how that goes. And I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for about a month and a half or 2 months now. I'm going to whatever system I find nearby that's rated a high objective on the Powers website. Killing enemy ships, basically. If I can find them. It's been pretty sparse pickings because the systems I've been getting into here lately. The circumstances are different from one system to the next. It just depends on what's going on there, power play wise. The last couple systems I've been in, I'm trying to kill enemy ships, but what the enemy ships are worth varies. And in this system, that Isling Duval ship is only worth about 16 merits, and I'm not going to waste ammo on them. There's only one power in this system that it's really worth my time to kill, and that's I believe that's Zormina or Torval. So those are the only ones I'm looking for, which means I spend more time jumping around trying to get one to spawn. And there is a hazardous RES here, but in this system, I get no merits for killing criminals. Yeah, here's the situation here. We're undermining. Oh, and it looks like Torval's doing nothing against us, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, that's what we're up to here. I get no merits for killing criminals. I get minimal merits for killing anything other than Torval ships. And I haven't been getting any merits at all for picking up crew. What do they call them? Escape modules. So I don't even do that anymore. I'm not that. I think that might be some kind of a bug, maybe. I don't know. I've heard something to that effect, but I gave up trying to do it because everything I could think of to try, it's just I would pick these things up and get absolutely nothing for them. So it's a waste of time. Oh yeah, this is another goose egg here. I'm gonna get oriented. I've been flying basically in a direction more or less away from the Haz-Res, and I want to maintain that. So.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a process. So, as nice as the new stick is, I do still kind of. I still have to see, you know, just from the standpoint of being comfortable with the old one, I still prefer the old one because I haven't gotten used to the new one yet. Because, you know, like I said, the buttons are all in different places. I had to remap things around. I have to get used to where everything is. I think ultimately I'll end up liking this one better, but I'm still in the process of getting a feel for it. Okay, this is the one I want. And typically there's a boss ship and a couple helper ships, and I'm going to go after the helper ships first because the way Frontier's been doing things here lately anyway. Because the way Frontier's been doing things here lately, at least, if I go after the helper ships first, the others don't immediately warp out, and I have a good chance of getting all three of them. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where all my buttons are. Yeah, see, I just killed his two buddies, and he still hasn't warped out, and he probably won't. He'll probably stick around long enough for me to kill him if I'm lucky. But I can't shoot him until I get right on top of him, because as soon as I shoot him, then he's gonna fire up his frame drive. Although I can ram him. Ramming him doesn't seem to be a problem. That doesn't seem to get him alarmed, you know. I can ram him and wear down his shield. That's okay. That's just good, clean fun. Shooting is out of line. Yeah, there he goes. Yep, there we go. I only got 16 for him. Oh, there, that's better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's the game. You might gather that I don't really play this game for, I don't know what you call it, role-playing or interaction or anything. because the role playing and the interaction in this game is pretty stupid as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm here for the, I guess you could say, the flight model, and that's pretty much it. You know, it's I mean, these things are recreation, you know. I get off work. I want to get out here. I want to blow up a couple of robots. That's about it. We do this another time.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. I mean, I don't have anything against the whole idea of BGS and power play and all that kind of thing. I understand the idea. It's just so obviously a bunch of tinker toy rules stitched together with random number generators that, you know, for the most part, I just don't take it seriously. Did you see my new joystick? Yeah. It does. I have to get used to it. I'm not going through all that. I'd have to buy their optional stand. That's another $100. Yeah, I'd make one. I'd make one out of a milk crate. Is what I'd do. Yeah. Out of a milk crate. I'm not. I'm not. It could happen. All right.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I just keep it this low. I don't know if it ever worked. These things are cheap. Yeah. Of course it is. Yeah. Because they're good, honest people. They put in a hard day's work. Sure. No. There are no good shares. There are no good shares. They're all terrible.
Target destroyed. Incoming message. Flight assist off. Flight assist off. Flight assist off. Flight assist. Target shield is offline. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target shield is offline. Frameshift charge detected. Target destroyed.
Okay, well,
Bounty incurred.
yep, that's the update. I'll let you all get back to whatever the heck it is you're doing. Have a good evening.